And then I turn down to the right, and they've got these folding tables set up over there, and there's these women in there. And I was just like, I'll never forget like them glowing and smiling and this joy that they had and this peace. And I just didn't understand it. And I just thought about how much I hated prison. And I thought about the path of destruction that I had left. That was my life. I have by this point, I have 5 children by 5 different women. I've been in and out of prison. This is my 4th time in prison. And I felt like this tall, and I just thought about how do these women take their time and their money and their time away from their kids and their family to come into prison, and they are happy to be here, to be around somebody like me who has just made a wasteland of my life. And I just didn't understand that, but I know now that they were the hands and feet of Christ. And so I'll never forget, I get my food and I go and I sit down at the table, and something just broke inside of me. And I look back on it, and it's like I'm sitting there just weeping over this food, which was absolutely delicious. But it's like Jesus is standing there, and he calls me son. He's got his hand on my shoulder, and he calls me son, and he gives me that identity that I had been seeking my whole life, that I had been pursuing and not understanding what my identity was. And in one word, he gives it to me, son. And it just blows me away when I think about it.